Hey, what's up everyone, Epitome here, and for today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to hold Inferno A-Site. So I hope you all enjoy and I hope you guys learn something. Alright, before we get right into this video, I just wanted to say thank you to Lucky for suggesting this video, and I hope this video definitely helps you out. If you have any other sites you want to suggest, then leave it down in the comment section below. But other than that, we're going to get right into this, and hopefully this video helps you all out. So, starting off, we're going to act like we have a teammate in apps, even though he's facing the wrong way, and we're going to act like we have a teammate on arches, even though he's also facing the wrong way. That's beside the point. So when it comes down to holding like this side over here next to car or wagon or whatever you want to call it, I still call it car, but anyway, if you want to hold like this car side or, you know, boiler side or anything, you really got to be careful about your smoke usage. You want to use your smoke later in the round for sure. Other than that, you don't want to stay in this position for too long. You don't want to stay here for too long, and you don't want to stay here for too long. So what you want to do is, say your teammate's holding back in apps. You really have to pay attention where your teammates are. So say if your teammate's holding back in apps, if your teammate's holding back in apps and you hear someone in apps, don't stay here, move. The reason why is because you can easily get like fought from two different angles. So someone could peek here, and then immediately after someone could come around the corner from right there from mid. So you really have to be careful about that. So if you hear someone in apps, just easily fall back. And when you do fall back, I highly suggest playing this main box on site, because you can say your teammate in apps then dies, okay? And you could easily pick off someone that goes down into pit from there, and then from there you still have coverage to try and get the people that are coming up boiler side. And then say your teammate's still alive in arch, you don't even have to worry about arch, which is really nice as well. And then from there, say you get a kill, guy jump down into pit, you reload behind this box, you know, you peek out, you get another kill there. And then so you could easily fall back onto site, use a different box to your advantage, use something else to your advantage. You have a lot of room to move around, so that's why I really like this spot. And then from there, the spot that I really don't suggest playing is going to be graveyard, because you can pretty much get attacked from 3 different angles. So say your teammate in apps dies, you have to watch apps. And then you also have to watch up boiler side as well too. And then say your teammate arches dies, but you still have one apps, you still have to watch boiler, and then be careful about someone running up on you on arch. This is not the spot to be by any means. Pit can be a little bit tricky if the other team does use their utility, but you really have to play that based on like where your teammate is and teammates are essentially. If you have guy in apps, then you could definitely play pit, and then you only have to worry about really 2 angles if the guy arches dies. Now if the guy arches is still alive, you could of course still play pit, but then you do have 2 angles that you do have to watch, and you can get pinched. So as I said, you really just have to be very careful about that one. So now when it comes down to holding arches, we're going to say this teammate does not exist, okay? I don't want to shoot him and kill him, because, I mean, he's just minding his own business looking at the wall. But say that guy is, you know, say that guy's over in boiler, and you actually want to hold arches this time. So of course you're going to use your smoke and everything like that to your advantage. So say, you know, they decided they wanted to smoke off here, you got a couple flashes coming in and stuff like that. That is really when you should move. Right when that teammate gets smoked off on boiler, you need to move back. You need to fall back, and you need to realize that you have to fall back. So you could either play arches here, and you could play arches here, or you could play arches here, or you could even go farther back if you wanted to. Take like a sneaky kind of angle and play arches from here. So from there, you could also play library as well. Could easily play library and just try to get some, you know, guys coming up from either boiler or anything like that. Some might run through the smoke, who knows. Or if you still have a teammate boiler and you might still have a guy apps, you could easily play right here on site as well too. So you really have to pay attention. When it comes to Inferno, you definitely have to pay attention to where your teammates are, but there's always ways to fall back, and that's the only thing that you really have to get into the loop of, is actually falling back, knowing where to fall back to, and communicating with your team that you have to fall off. So that's really my main tips when it comes down to holding Inferno, is pay attention to your team, know when to fall back, know when to use certain nades, and hold off on using certain nades until it gets later in the round, so that way it actually affects the T side. And then from there, just play picks and everything like that, and work off your teammates and stuff. So that's really the best way to hold Inferno. Those are the best places to hold Inferno. And then as far as like apps itself, I highly suggest us always playing back in apps, because a lot of time if you push up in apps, there's way too many angles that you can get pinched off from. Someone could come up into the here, and then someone could also push stairs, and then you could get screwed over. Also with this, you can also get information, and once again you have room to fall back. So right where this guy is, I suggest playing. Even though it is a common spot, you just have to be careful and use your nades to your advantage. So that's really the big thing when it comes to Inferno. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you guys all learned something, and I hope this video wasn't too long. But my name is Epithemy. If you have any other site suggestions, then leave it down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you all next time.